Howdy, guys. And of course they start barking as soon as I go live. They weren't barking earlier. It's too dark. They might see, they might hear someone walking or something. They can't see a squirrel or anything. It's too dark. See if they're gonna stop. Hello there. Well, it is midnight here in the UK, and as you know, we don't have Thanksgiving here. Well, no, you could, but I know a lot of people from the UK don't, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Shania? What up, what up? I got off of work early today, and then I ended up doing this like little part-time thing to get some extra money since I got off work at like 12 today at noon. So I had plenty of time to try to get some extra cash, and then I am trying really hard. Like, I am bound and determined to freaking pay off some debt. We just have so much debt, and I'm really proud of myself because I've been doing really good with it the past like 6 months, but it's made me turn into a major cheapskate. But I have one credit card I'm going to get paid off by the end of the year, which I'm so happy because I've had that one for like 2 years. The other one's a little bit higher, and we've had it for, I've had it for 5 years, and that one's pretty high. But I'm trying to get those knocked out, and then my school loans. I freaking hate debt so much. Is anyone else in the same boat? Because, yeah. Luckily, my student loans aren't nearly as bad as, like, everyone else that I know for some reason. But, I mean, it's still a lot. It's still, like, the price of a freaking car. But, anyway. So, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, without trying to, like, overwhelm myself, of course. Because everything from Evil QK goes into a separate account to help increase Evil QK. So I don't really like to touch that. Nuria! Oh my gosh! I have not seen you in like weeks, if not like months. Where the hell have you been? Hey, what's up, Steve? I'm sorry I skipped over Steve. I saw Nuria. Hey, Steve. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Yes, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you guys. Oh, I forgot to mention this last week, but Nika and Tiffany are my favorite non-canon couple from Chucky. Oh, I still need to watch that. I'm just having a small Thanksgiving dinner with my mom and little brother. We are doing it at my parents' house. Tomorrow, I'll go there probably about noon, so I'm gonna, like, whenever I'm done with this, then I'm going to edit a video, and then tomorrow I'm going to record, get some stuff set up, and then go to Thanksgiving, come home, do some editing, might do my part-time job, like, or like a part-time gig tomorrow, depending on how I feel, might do it, and then Saturday go pick up the new dog. Super happy. Super excited. But yeah, we've got a bunch of like stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff going on the next couple days. Well, we don't. Some across the UK celebrate the Harvest Festival. However, this is held earlier than Thanksgiving. Oh, then Thanksgiving is. Gotcha. So is that where, I mean, is it kind of the same stuff? Like, do you guys eat, like, turkey? Well, do you guys, like, I guess, spend it with your family and then, like, eat good food? I guess it doesn't have to be turkey, but that's the whole point of Thanksgiving is to, like, eat turkey. But, yeah. I'm sorry school has been hell and I'm working, so I'm so busy. Oh, girl, I know. I've just missed you. It's been forever. Like, when you go live, I'm just leaving work or I'm at work. It's all right. I understand. We all busy. I get it. I miss you, though. Lucy's usually in here, Not every time, almost every time. She's been pretty good. And then, you know, it is what it is. Did you guys see my post on Twitter the other day? So, okay. Anna got in trouble at work the other day for laughing and smiling because apparently you can't have fun while working because it's not a thing, right? So she got in trouble for doing that, which I thought was the stupidest thing ever. Then the next day, I get in trouble for not smiling and laughing enough. I literally got told that I don't have enough passion for what I do. And I'm like, what? I don't know. I was like, I think I was just so shocked. I don't know. Because I'm like, dude, I am only here to pay my bills. Like, I'm not here to, like, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to be here more than my own family, you know? And then I'm such a laid back person anyway. So I'm not one of those that's like, you guys know I'm like not like super emotional or anything like that. And so for me to be like, I'm just not happy and giddy all the time. And like, I'm happy. I'm not showing it. So I got in trouble for that. So that was fun. So it was just funny because it was the day after Anna got in trouble for doing the opposite. I'm having lamb chops. I don't think I've ever had lamb chops, actually. I will be here more, I promise. I don't work on Wednesdays anymore. Oh, okay, cool. She's never here when I'm here. Yeah, very... It's pretty much how it goes. I sure did see it. Yeah, no, and it was real. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Because whenever Anna told me, I was like, are you... I'm like, that is the stupidest shit I have ever heard, right? For getting in trouble at work for laughing too much because apparently you can't do your job and laugh. And then the next day I get in trouble for not being happy and smiling and like, what the fuck? I was never more frustrated in my life than that moment. Actually, that's a lie. There's probably been numerous times where I've been frustrated more than that. But still, I was very frustrated. It was not a good moment. I have a 12-hour drive to Georgia tonight. Ooh, drive safe. Yeah, luckily we don't have to do any traveling. I seriously go like 5 miles down the road for Thanksgiving. Normally we do, like the past couple years, I haven't been spending Thanksgiving with family because we've lived across the country. And so the past couple years we haven't done Thanksgiving with my family, which has been a bummer because growing up, like Thanksgiving is my second favorite holiday, second to Halloween. But we used to spend Thanksgiving every year at my mom's, and like we do these like traditional, like our own traditions, and like they just mean a lot to me. We haven't done that the past couple of years. Instead, we've been doing like a Friendsgiving, which we love our friends and everything, like, you know, but it's just, I don't know. It just wasn't the same for me anyway. So I'm very excited to be able to do like an actual Thanksgiving tomorrow. The Harvest Festival of Thanksgiving is a celebration of the harvest and food grown on the land in the United Kingdom. It is about giving thanks for a successful crop yield. Oh, that's kind of similar. Over the year, as winter starts to approach, the festival is also about giving thanks for all the good and positive things in our lives, such as family and friendships. Oh, yeah. It's very similar to Thanksgiving. And then my sister and my brother come during Christmas. So they're not coming for Thanksgiving, unfortunately, but they will both be here during Christmas time. And we're super excited. Harvest festivals have been traditionally held in churches, but also in schools and sometimes pubs. Some estates and farms used to hold a harvest festival in the barn in some towns and villages. Oh. Yeah, that's very similar to here, I feel like. How's your guys' week been? I feel like mine has just been a bummer. I did get some, well, I mean, I guess it's good news. So I wasn't necessarily gonna say anything, but, like, I went to the doctor a couple weeks back, and, to make sure that everything for, like, because we want to start having a baby soon, and we both went to the gyno a couple weeks back, and my gynecologist, she's like, oh, you're perfectly healthy, like, you're really good to have a baby, but whenever she did the breast exam, she found a lump, and then that's where, like, I did a post on Twitter where I said sorry that stuff has been going slow lately. That was during that time period. And then, but I went to the doctor, what day was it? Monday? I went to the doctor Monday. And luckily they did not find anything. It was just like some extra tissue and stuff. So very happy about that. But, my Anna couldn't be able to come during that appointment, unfortunately, because her work is, yeah. She wasn't able to come, but my mom went with me, so, but I was very excited to not get any news, and now I can, like, fully focus on trying to start a family. So that was some good news. I remember that whenever she told me, like, that she had found a lump, I was, like, freaking out, because I'm like, at first, because I think I was just so focused making sure everything was good down there to have a baby, because we're gonna start having our first appointments is in mid-December for, like, all that stuff, and talking babies and whatnot, and to hear, oh, everything's good down there, but I want to do like a mammogram and stuff, and then because of that, and then I kind of freaked out a little bit. So, and then it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but I called my mom after the fact, and I told her, because I was waiting on Anna to get finished with her appointment, with her exam, and so I was going to tell my wife first, but I'm like, shit, I don't know how long she's going to be, and I'm kind of freaking out. So I called my mom, and I told my mom, but as soon as I told my mom, and I was like, so everything's good down there, but unfortunately they found a lump. And then I was like, oh, hold on, Mom, I have to call you back. And then my mom was like, what the fuck, Cassidy? You can't just, like, tell me that and then, like, hang up the phone. And so I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, because Anna came out as soon as I said it, and then I'm like, I gotta go, Mom. Because I tell Anna everything first, and then, because she's my wife, and then I tell my mom, like, after, because my mom is, like, you know, the second person I tell everything to. So I had to hang up the phone and then call her and then tell her after I told Anna. So but everything was good after the fact. I didn't want to say anything because I just, for one, I didn't want, like, any pity or anything like that. And I didn't know anything yet anyway. So, but luckily everything's good. So yeah, anyway. Next, people bring in produce from their garden allotment or farm. I don't know what that word is. I've never seen that before. Often there is a harvest supper when some of the produce is eaten. Typically, surplus produce is given away to a local charity or hospital. Oh, that's neat. I've mostly been panicking about my finals this week. I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore. Ooh, I had senioritis really bad in college the last year. God, it was so bad. I barely made it through. Or children's homes or auctioned for charity. That is the gist of it. Gotcha. Hey, what's up, McKenna? Or Kenna. Sorry. Kenna. I've been obsessing on the first 3 episodes of Wheel of Time and the fan community reactions, watching it and each new relative who arrives. Yep, I'm shallow. I heard that that was good, Wheel of Time. I just started Arcane 2 days ago. The first video went up today, but I started watching it and it's pretty good. I like it a lot, so. I can't wait to see how that one's gonna turn out. But you guys, oh, I gotta show you this photo. Hold on. We're getting the puppy Saturday. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Have you heard Adele's new album? Yes, I have. I love Adele. It's funny because I was listening to it and then Anna was like, what are you listening to? And she was listening to it. She was really Adele. And then it was like the next day that she was listening to Adele in the shower. And I was like, really? Adele? And then she goes, shut up. I didn't realize how good it was. Hold on. You guys, look. That's our puppy. That was taken yesterday. He's so cute. He's so cute. We could have like picked him up today, but I'm like, shit, I ain't got no time. So we're picking him up Saturday. You're going to love Vi and Caitlin. I don't think we've seen a Caitlin yet. Either that or I haven't been paying too much attention to names. Wheel is very good. Arcane is good too. I'll have to check out Wheel as well. I will have to come see all the babies when I'm in town. I know. Lex, so we started giving Lex some calming chews because her anxiety, we've noticed, has gotten really bad. She has asthma, but also because of her anxiety, she just like, you can tell her heart rate, she just can't breathe normally. And so we've been starting to put her on some calming chews, and oh my gosh, it is like, she's almost like a completely different dog because she hasn't been dealing with like her severe anxiety. So, yeah, but we got all this stuff for Poncho. So we have this big ass crate in our bedroom and we have all of his stuff. So everything's ready to go for him. And then, what else? Oh, so him and Mocha, which is my parents' new dog, really my sister's new dog. They're gonna be best buds. I can't wait for them to meet. And he is so chill. So Poncho's very chill. We've noticed. We've met him like one time, so we could be wrong. But when we met him that one time, he was just completely different than all the other dogs, and he's just like super chill. So he reminds me a lot of my Nissa, which I love, because Lex, I love her to death, but she is just like balls to the wall. I think he's gonna be like actually a good mixture of the both of them, because I think he'll like love to play and be like a dog, which is like Lex, but then also be chill and you know whatever, like Nissa. How do you feel about Milo? I don't really have necessarily an opinion on him yet. He's very annoying, and I don't like how he's mean to Powder, but I feel like he's a good guy. He's just annoying. That's all. He's just a little annoying turd. But other than that, like, I don't really have like a good indicator just yet on what I think of him. Have you checked out the trailer yet for Danish miniseries on Netflix, The Chestnut Man? No, I haven't. I haven't been able to check out a whole lot of different stuff lately, like shows. My life has just been chaotic the past couple weeks and month. Speaking of work, they're kicking us hard in the butt like every day because it's Q4, so they're like, end the year off strong and blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, but it's the holiday. Like, our services are not really required during the holidays because people are off. Like, my job is required for people to work. Like, that's what I do. And people don't work on the holidays, so it's hard to, like, yeah. And so we're like, how? But anyway. Which I think that they know, like, our corporate people know, but yeah. You have to braid your hair to join the women's circle. TV wheel, even more matriarchal than books. What? I'll have to braid my hair to join the women's circle. Are you talking about for the show or whatever? For the Wheel of Time show. The newest season of Hannah just dropped today. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched any of it. I can't wait for The Witcher to come out, and then I can't wait for Cobra Kai. Oh, I'm so excited about Cobra Kai. A lot of these good shows that I like to watch and react to, some of my bigger shows, they're like, a lot of them are ending. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Lucifer, Dickinson, they still didn't renew Julie and the Phantoms yet. Luckily, they did, or they're doing another season of Ginny and Georgia. But you'll see during the first episode. Oh, okay. And luckily they're doing another season of Motherland, Fort Salem, and Warrior Nun. Oh, I'm so excited for Warrior Nun, but I don't even know when that's happening. I'm assuming like June or something. They might have a release date for that. I'm not sure. Yep, what'd I say? June. Because I know that they're currently filming. I was trying to think of the word. For some reason, when I go on here, it's like I'm like, have a huge brain fart. So I'm trying to figure out good news shows to react to. Squid Game was good. Squid Game, I mean, it wasn't good, but it was decent. I can't wait for season 2 of Squid Game. What else? I wanted to say something else and I forgot. Oh, crap. When is the release date for Warrior Nun? It just says June of 2022. That's all it says. I can't wait for it, though. I really liked Warrior Nun. A lot. That's probably one of my favorite ones that I've reacted to, probably. It's funny because I don't know, it's just a little bit different than I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out why that one compared to other ones, because it's very similar to other ones. But I think just, like, that one especially, like, I think because I was shocked by the outcome of season 1, and I loved it. I love to be able to call things out, you know, and predict things, but also I love to be, like, shocked. So it was a very good show for that. Yeah, Cobra Kai season 4 coming out on New Year's Eve. That will be binge watched from early evening of 2021 into the beginning of 2022. Can't wait also for Ozark first part of season 4, January 2022. I started watching Ozark, but I stopped. And I think it's mainly because Anna and I started watching it together, but Anna and I don't really get a lot of time where we can watch things together. It's usually either she can watch something or I can watch something, but we don't usually get to watch anything together. And that's why we want to try and get a TV in our bedroom, because how our routines are is like early in the morning she goes and works out, and then she comes home, and then I have like my coffee moment, and then we get ready for work, go to work, come home, we eat dinner together, and we talk about our day. We do that, and then I start working on Evil QK stuff, and then she goes and works on her either furniture or trading or whatever else that she's working on. And then we meet back up like in the bedroom, get ready for bed, and then go to bed. Like, that's every weekday anyway. And then the weekend we'll try to do stuff together, but it's not usually watching TV. It's actually doing stuff. Like, we'll go to lunch, or we'll go on a date, or like we'll do something that's typically not like watching TV. But I would love to, whenever we go back together, like before we go to bed, is to be able to watch something and lay down. Hawkeye, 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 Hawkeye. There, I said all of them. Yes, I do love Hawkeye. I think he's went through a lot of character development. You're one of the reasons I started watching Warrior Nun. Really? Well, I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Have you watched Lost in Space or The End of the Fucking World? No, on The End of the Fucking World, because Anna started watching it. It reminded me of my, okay, this sounds a little bit petty, but it reminded me of my high school arch nemesis, and I'm like, I can't watch this bullshit. So I can't, like, I know it's a petty thing, but I just can't watch it. And Anna's like, it's really good. I'm like, nope, can't do it. When you have something like that in your mind, like, no. But I don't know what Lost in Space is. You guys need to clear your schedules. Yes and no. So Anna and I mentally have to do things to be able to be mentally stable. And both of us are the same way with that aspect. We suffer from different mental illnesses, but the way that we resolve those are very similar. So that's why both of us have our own businesses and everything, so that, because we both have to stay busy. And then, like, we'll take a day every once in a while and spend it together, but for the most part, like, if we try to just sit down and watch TV every single day, or like just try to like lay down and relax, like it doesn't actually relax either one of us, because we are such determined people that we want to be able to we don't want to work for other people. And it more and more for the both of us, it is really irritating us. That's why whenever we both got in trouble for the stupidest shit the other day, we were like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter if I'm making money for someone. It matters if I have a smile on my face. And that's just really irritating to me. And then it was the opposite for her. So we want to be able to work for ourselves, and to be able to do that, we are trying to grow our businesses. And in order to do that, we have to give it time and money, and investments and stuff like that. So that's just where we're at. So hopefully when both of our businesses are able to, financially stable, each of us, and the new child that we're trying to bring into the world, then we'll be able to like do more. And just, we're trying to get out from working for like the corporate man, you know, and it's getting to us really, especially a lot lately. So that's just the way that we are. Kate was fangirling so hard in the first 2 episodes. Yes. I was like, what were we talking about? Wait, what were we talking about? Are you talking about Warrior Nun? Unpopular opinion, Hawkeye should have died instead. What about the Umbrella Academy? I have watched every single episode of the Umbrella Academy except for season 2's finale. And I don't know why. I just forget to watch it sometimes. That, and it's, okay, so my issue with the Umbrella Academy, I'll just tell you this. I like it. It's got amazing acting. It's got an amazing storyline to a certain degree, because the storyline is repeating itself, and I stand watching a show that's just reusing the same storyline, and it drives me nuts. That's why I really liked Once Upon a Time, the first 3 seasons, and then after that I watched all of the rest of them, but it was not good. Anything after season 3 was just crap. That's my opinion, but like, it's just because they kept reusing the same storyline and just changing little bits and pieces, and I'm like, but you're using the same storyline. It just really irritated me. So that's the only thing with Umbrella Academy, I think, is why I didn't finish it, is because I'm like, it's just, I don't know. I know that it's probably not going to end the way that season 1 ended, or I don't know, maybe it does, but it was starting to just repeat itself, and I'm like, it's okay, I gotta stop. You don't have a TV in your bedroom. That is a staple, has to be done. I know the final season of Ozark will be 14 episodes. Yeah, we don't, so we have 2 TVs in our house. We have the one in here, which that's it right there. Oh, hold on, where's my finger? That's it right there. So you could actually see it in the camera. So we have that TV. This is my chill room. At the same time, my office and my business room, right? Which you probably shouldn't be the same room, but it is. So this is like my dream office. I turned it into my dream office, and I absolutely love it. But, and there's going to be some more things that I want to do. Like, obviously I want to get a new chair, and I want to get a standing desk, and I want to get better monitors. I want to get better equipment and stuff. So there's definitely other things that I want to be able to change in here. But for the most part, like, it's pretty much my dream office. But I have one in here, and then there's the one downstairs. The one downstairs is really big. It's like 65 inches. I mean, that's not really big, but it's big. This is 45. This isn't that big. I didn't want it to be massive because I wanted the TV to go right there, and I didn't want it too big to obviously be taking up like the camera space and everything. So, but what we want to do is, for my birthday, we want to buy a new TV that's going to go downstairs and use a downstairs TV in our bedroom. So we're going to get a TV eventually. We're just going to wait like just a couple of months for my birthday, and then we're going to get one. Kate Bishop has already become my favorite in these 2 episodes. Kate Bishop and what? I forgot. Who's Kate Bishop? You know how many shows I watch? It's something that I watch, I know, but I just stopped making sense. Or it just stopped making sense. Okay, wait, what? What were we talking about? Oh, I think you were responding to Umbrella Academy. Because I think it popped up whenever I was talking about that. Yeah, I don't know. Just, I think it's good, and I know people want me to react to it. But I'm like, if they keep doing the same storyline, I don't want to do it. The season 2 finale of Umbrella Academy really doesn't end like season 1 did. Okay, well, I need to finish watching it then. Oh, I'm sorry, my allergies are terrible right now. My nose itches. I'm trying to think of what else I've been watching. Oh, a friend recommended to me to watch The Great North, so I've been watching that. I'm actually already caught up on that. Of course, Family Guy and Bob's Burgers. Oh my god, why is my nose so freaking itchy? What else? I want to watch, like, other shows, too. I just haven't had a minute. Kate Bishop is Marvel's new character. She came out today on the Hawkeye series. She is played by Haley Steinfeld. What is Haley Steinfeld, like, in everything now? I didn't know that. Because she's in Dickinson, and she's in Arcane. Oh my gosh, so, Saturday, right? Last Saturday. So Anna had been having a rough week. And because we were originally supposed to get Poncho last weekend, and the vet didn't clear him. Well, the vet didn't clear technically one of the dogs in the litter. Is that right? Or is that for cats? I don't remember. So, anyway. The vet didn't clear any of them, or the vet didn't clear one of them, which means she didn't want to clear any of them because of the one, just in case if they missed something in the others. So they just got cleared today, and so we can go pick him up Saturday. But anyway, so she was having a rough week, and for Christmas I was going to get her an Apple Watch, because I got myself an Apple Watch a couple weeks back, or like a month or 2 months ago. I got myself an Apple Watch like 2 months ago, and she mentioned something about it, and she had never had an Apple Watch, but she doesn't wear a watch really, period. But I was like gonna get her an Apple Watch around Christmas time. We weren't gonna do Christmas gifts because Poncho is very, very expensive. Very expensive. So we were just gonna say that Poncho was gonna be our Christmas gift to each other. But she's been having a rough time, and then so I had surprised her, and I took her to go get an Apple Watch. And so, which by the way, Best Buy was insane. Oh my god, because they were getting ready for Black Friday, and I almost swear that it was Black Friday in there that day. It wasn't, because I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's 10 times worse. But, so I got it for her, and she loves it. Hands down, she loves it. So I'm super grateful that she loves it. Really fucking expensive, but because I got her like the brand new one. But she mentioned something to me about how she was gonna buy me a new chair, and I'm like, yes. I was like, I didn't expect anything in return, but thank you, because I've been dying for a new chair. I don't know when she's gonna get it for me, but I'm like, yes, I don't have to spend money on a new chair. So, because I wasn't going to get a new chair for myself until, like, the beginning of the year or something. But she's going to get it for me. I'm super excited. I think she's going to get me this one that I picked out a couple weeks back that I really liked. It was between that one and then a different one that I saw online that I wanted. But I gonna choose this one. So the one that I saw on the one that I like sat in and actually tried in person that I really liked. It looks almost like this, but instead of red, it's blue. I've been loving blue so much more lately, so I like the red. It's just the chair is just a piece of crap, man. It was like $150, $170. I mean, it was pricey, more than I originally wanted to spend, and then it just ended up being a piece of junk. But she's gonna get me a new chair. So I'm super excited. So you guys don't have to like hear the creaking and then me just getting lowered randomly. That's why I also can't really lean back. If I lean back, I'll shrink. And that's what I've noticed. I wonder if it'll do it. It probably won't do it because I'm on stream now, so. Nope, it's doing it. See? Hate this thing. But now, hold on, I have to raise it. But yeah, I can't even lean back in this chair without shrinking. And it creaks. And then there's like a screw loose that you can't tighten because there's actually not a hole for the screw. It's like a, whatchamacallit, an assembly issue or a manufacturing issue or whatever the hell. And then these. Freaking hate that. I don't want them to move. Or at least don't make noise when they move, you know? Sorry, we can talk about something else. I just ramble sometimes. Trying to think of something entertaining to talk about other than chairs. I also want to get the PS5, but it's really expensive and I don't want to spend the money on it. See, this is what I was like telling you. I was like turned into a cheapskate. Because I'm like, $500 is a lot of money. And that could go to either like savings or debt or getting prepared to have a baby. So just throwing away $500 on a PS5. I don't even know if I would play it that much either. I think that's why, like, when I got the PS4 like as soon as it came out, but I ended up spending ton of more money. I almost probably spent twice as much for the PS4 when it came out than the original cost of it, because I had to get it through, because I got it like day one, and I had to get it through like a what's it called, like Scouter or a whatever, and then my coworker, he has the PS5, and then he also has like the new Xbox Series X or like whatever it's called. And he said that the PS5 is really loud. I'm like, really? I'm like, I think the PS4 like is right next to my face, so I thought that this was loud, but this sucker, the PS4 gives off heat. Also, that could be because I was, or because it's right next to my face. But if it's like a piece of tech that I'm not gonna be able to use like for my business, then I don't really see a need for it. Even sometimes with like different tech, like I want new monitors, but my current monitors right now are fine. They're not bad. They're not like the greatest thing out there, but they're not bad. So I can't bring myself to spend money on a monitor, or like eventually I want a new mic, but I want like a, shit, is it a dynamic mic or a condenser mic? I can't remember. Whatever the opposite of this one is, I want, but it's gonna be really expensive. And I'm like, this one's fine. But, and then I'm like, cause I could use like a new laptop. I mean, mine's not that bad. I just got it like 2 years, no, not 2 years ago. Maybe like a year and a half ago, something like that. I won't get the PS5 for at least a couple of years. Still very content with my PS4. A few of my mates have it, so play the PS5 around theirs instead. Yeah, I don't know anyone that has a PS5 because I just don't have any friends. But I just don't play that much as it is. I don't play that much on my PS4. And it's just because I'm too busy. So I play it like when I need to like de-stress, because it's a very good stress reliever for me. But other than that, like, I don't really play it a whole lot. So it's not really worth the money for me right now. But I have to go and get ready to head to Atlanta, so I'll see you in the next few weeks. Oh, I'll see you in the next week. See, I read it wrong. Okay. Bye, Nerea. I'll see you next week. Drive safe to Atlanta. What else? I mean, there's just so many things that I would like to have, but I just don't want to spend the money on it. Like like if I were to get a new monitor, I want like a bougie monitor, like a $400, $500 monitor. And I'm like, I can't just throw the money at it right now. Cause it's not really gonna help like the content that much. You know, and it would be nice for me to have. I don't know. Maybe if I just had like a fuck ton of money, then maybe, but like I don't. Like I'm doing part-time like gigs and whatnot to try to get extra money to like pay off more debt. I don't know. I just feel like we have a lot of debt. I think it's funny because I looked it up and like our debt is the same as like the national average debt for like a married couple or whatever. But I'm like, it's still a lot. I don't know. I hate debt. I know that most people probably hate debt too, but like still. I just can't wait to get to that point where like my business or her business can like just take off so that we don't have to work for other people anymore. Sorry, I knew that was going to be loud, so I muted it. I told you my allergies tonight for some reason. You know, it's funny because my boss makes fun of me. Every time I sneeze, I typically go like, shoosh, afterwards. Because I'm like, I get so shook when I sneeze because it's like, my sneezes are really strong. And she goes, do you do that every time? And I'm like, I don't think so. I didn't just then, but it's funny because I guess I do it at work because I don't know, it just makes me shook. I unfortunately had to buy a new laptop. Luckily with Macs, I don't have to buy a new laptop as much as I would for like any other PC because I've had a Toshiba, I've had a Dell, I've had a HP, I've had like I've had an Acer, I've had like all of the non-Mac related laptops out there, or I guess PCs out there, and it just doesn't, every one of them like were crap. But yeah, so this one I just got like, cause when I first started doing Evil QK, so it's just the MacBook Air. It's like the smallest MacBook Air that you could probably buy. And I use the crap out of this thing, I'm telling you, cause I use it every single day and so many hours of the day. I use this thing religiously. I use this thing way more than I use my PC. And like Anna needs a good computer soon, but I love her, but I don't have that much money. When the PS3 came out, I got my PS3 for my birthday, and after 3 months after it came out in the UK in June of 2007. Wait, what? I got my birthday after 3 months after it came out in the UK. I pretty much had all of... No, I think I bought the PS3... So... I was raised because we didn't have a whole lot of money growing up at all. My mom, a lot of times, was a single mom taking care of 3 kids. And she told us that if we ever wanted to have something, like something that we really, really wanted, like a materialistic possession, obviously something, if it was needed, then she would get it for us. But if we wanted something like that, bad enough, then we would have to figure out how to get it ourselves. And so I did a bunch of like babysitting stuff, and because I was too young to actually like have a job, but I did a whole bunch of different things like yard work and everything, and chores, and like enough to save up money for like the PS3. So I got the PS3 like that, and then the PS4 came out when I was 18, something like that. I was working at Papa John's at the time, and it was like 3 months of paychecks. It was like 3 or 4 months of paychecks that I had accumulated. Maybe not that much. No, it was maybe like 2.5, 3 months worth of paychecks. I remember because each check that I got was like $200 and something. So, but for me, it was worth it. And I still have it. Like, it's still worth it to me. Don't get me wrong. But it's just funny how, like, time changes and, like, your priorities change and everything. Because I would never, ever spend 3 months of paychecks on a single item like that. I am such a cheapskate now. When I was younger, every time I got $1, I'd spend it. Every time. And now, I don't spend anything. It's funny because I cut out so much, like, different things in my diet. Like, the wine was a gift, but, like, we don't hardly drink alcohol. Because alcohol is so expensive. Like, I'm like, I don't want to pay $15 on a case of beer for it to be gone in like 3 or 4 days when we could use that $15 to spend it on like something else that we really need. And that's like every week. So really it would have been $60 a month. And I couldn't justify spending $60 a month just for the simple fact that I wanted to have beer. And I didn't drink that much. It was just like, and Anna doesn't drink at all, hardly. But, I'm like, eh. So I drink socially, but that's pretty much it. I actually just signed up to get $2,500 for watching Christmas movies. No fucking way. Where can you do that at? I want to do that. Your mom could have got it from somewhere like Radio Shack and paid a low amount for a month. Do you know my mother? Dude, I'm telling you. We were poor. And like, but it was nice growing up like that made me realize like I wanted nice things and I didn't like, but I wanted to earn it, you know? And so now I have a full-time job that I get paid quite a bit of money for, might I say. I mean, I'm at 26 making the amount of money that I do at my current job. is insane. I make a lot of money. But, and I don't mean to brag about that, because let me tell you, I'm fucking miserable. And because I'm working for someone else, and I would rather take a massive pay cut. As long as my bills are paid for, I'd rather take a massive pay cut and have my own business than do what I'm where I'm at right now. Don't get me wrong, the company that I work for is a very good company. It's just the simple fact of working for someone else. That's all it is. So the company's good. The money's good. I'm just not happy. And money's not everything. So career-wise, I'm not happy. But I am very proud of myself. I was very bound and determined to have nice things. And we have a nice home. I have nice things. I have a nice life. I do. But I'm just not happy career-wise. But now I found my passion, and like I know what I want to do. But it's just not there yet. It's not there to support myself at all. It's like a fourth of the way there. So, but yeah, eventually I think it could potentially get to that point, because I'm not ever giving up on ebook UK, but it's just, it's hard. And I listen to a lot of motivational speakers and stuff, and they're like, just do it. Just fucking do it. I'm like, but I can't though. Like, I can't bring myself to do it. Not yet. Not yet. That's why I think I've been so hard on myself, like money-wise lately, is just reallocating money to like different things so that we can be able to do that. And then even though I do make quite a bit of money at my current job, I do part-time gigs still so that I can pay off like different debt and stuff quicker, you know? What business would you like to have then? And yeah, money isn't the whole cure for happiness. Well, this is a business. ebook UK is a business. I want this to be my business. I want to do something else as well. Like, I want to be able to grow this like little platform, this little business into something, because I want to be able to do this full time. And also, like, you know, I want to do something with my mom, because I think my mom and I are pretty fucking hilarious, and especially together, like, it's just a freaking trip. So I know that we actually want to do something together, but we're gonna wait till she's done in college. She went back to college, so as soon as she gets done with that, then we're gonna start up our thing. So yeah, it's just, but this is what I want to do. Having money is not everything, but not having it is. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I had to think about it for a minute. But Anna has her furniture refurbishing or flipping, whatever you want to call it, that business. And she's been pushing that a little bit too. Like, she's been doing that for a year and a half. No, it's been more than that. Theoretically, she's been doing that for 2.5 years. She's just been doing it more and more lately so that she can get that up and running. I think she's gonna have her own YouTube channel as well. So she's gonna start doing that too. Hey girl, long time since I've popped in. It sure has. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Well, I'm busy. Overall, I'm good. Just, you know, typical life stressors. I think someone's walking. And they're probably walking a dog. That's why they usually get so worked up like that. But this mic picks up everything. That's why eventually I do want a different mic so that it doesn't pick up everything. Because even though like there's carpet in this room, there's a couch in this room, there's like just other pieces of furniture in this room, like it's still, this mic picks up well, that and the walls are pretty thin, but the dogs lay right here outside my office. And so whenever they get worked up, then that's why it's so loud. But anywho's. Well, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before I end up vamonosing? Good. Between poker games and RN school, it's busy. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't go to RN school, but... and I don't play poker games, but I understand the fact of being busy. I'm loving Dexter season 9. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. There's a lot of things that I don't like, but for the most part, I really do like it. I think it's, darker. Like, there's a different type of darkness to it that I really like. The volume on your reactions is super low. I have to turn the volume up hella high. Really? Every other piece of equipment that I listen to it on is okay. I'll take a look at it and see if I can make it higher. I think because whenever I'm editing, it's just super loud when I'm editing, for sure. And I think that's why I lower it. Because I do lower it. Well, I don't lower like my side of it, but I have to lower the show side of it. So I lower that quite a bit, the show side of it, but I don't lower this side of it. But I'll take a look at it. Like your voice is low? Oh yeah, I don't even touch that. So I might raise it up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it probably could. I'll raise it up a little bit. I just know that the shows I decide to lower that versus raise up my voice, but I'll do a little bit of tweaking in it. Alrighty, guys. Well, I have to go and edit another video. I hope that you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. But, oh, hold on. What do you hate about Dexter? It's not necessarily anything that I hate. It's just little things that they've changed that I know that they kind of had to change because I'm trying to figure out how to say stuff without giving away spoilers. I don't know. Like, I adamantly watched Dexter, the original series, so many times, and then went over to watching this series. For one, I do think that there could be more killing involved. Like, so far, and this isn't necessarily a spoiler. I mean, it is a little bit, but not really. He's killed one person so far in the 3 or 4 episodes that we've already watched, and it's driving me nuts. I know he's gonna kill more, like, I know it, but like the original series had like almost a kill per episode, so I'm just hoping that he kills more because that's Dexter, you know. But what cereals do you eat? This morning I had Captain Crunch Peanut Butter Crunch. Got it in the import store a few days ago and been one of my faves. I do like the original Captain Crunch, and I like I just actually I just had that for dinner, cereal. I like honey nut, what is it? Not honey nut, honey O's or something like that. They're like little, they look like bloated Cheerios with little things inside the holes. That's pretty much what it is. And then I like almost any cereal, to be honest. I like mini wheats. I just wish that the mini wheats weren't like soggy by the time like you get to the end, but I think it's a good pickup for what happens next with Harrison back and grown and has got darkness in him too. That's subjective. No, I agree for sure. And it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I love the different darknesses, like how Deb is like they're showing more, like she's so dark. It's just so dark. Like, I don't know how to explain it. In the original Dexter, like, it was dark. It was just about him killing people, right? But it was like that kind of dark. But like, this is like mentally dark and a little bit more gory, and like, so that's what I love about it too. Happy Thanksgiving to you. But there's a beauty to it. Oh yeah, for sure. That it has to be this way, that Dexter can't just be killing all the time. He's an evolving monster. Hopefully the series ends with him devolving back into a murderer. I know, but that's what I want. I want him to kill more. That's what I want. That's my opinion. I want him to kill more. He's Dexter. I want him to kill more. How I wanted everything to end with the original series was him being able to be a killer, but still be a good dad and still be with Hannah. That's how I wanted the whole thing to end. And I didn't get that at all. That's what I wanted. Because I wanted him to still kill. Because it's Dexter. But yeah. Anywho. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I will see you guys next week. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'll have Poncho by that time. So I will try to show Poncho during the next time I go live. So next Wednesday, I'll try to get his mama to let me show him off. So we'll see if that's going to happen or not. But yeah, anyway, I hope that you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.